Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Boston Celtics tonight. Now, guys, before I get into the Lakers' loss in overtime against the Boston Celtics, out of all teams in the NBA, the Lakers lose to the Celtics, our rival. And when it comes down to it, guys, this is one of those moments where, once again, the Lakers fail us once again in key moments, in key situation, with Anthony Davis missing those free throws. Once again, comparing to the Philadelphia 76ers game when the Lakers missed that opportunity of getting a win there. And unfortunately, this time around, in worse fashion, the Lakers lose against the Boston Celtics tonight in LA, out of all locations. So I want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about it. But before anything, like always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all of your social media stuff. And of course, like always, please make sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN_sports. Guys, I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown me all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please be sure to hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload on this channel. Much appreciated. So, guys, let's talk about this Lakers loss. Obviously, this was a heartbreaker. Let's just say it as it is. Out of all matchups and key moments and key situations, the Lakers missed out on an opportunity of getting a W under their column against one of the best teams. Let's just be real here. The best team in the NBA and in the Eastern Conference in the Boston Celtics. I mean, let's just say it as it is. I mean, they are leading in the standings in the Eastern Conference. So the Lakers missed on an opportunity of getting a W against them. Out of all matchups, I have to say, it is so disappointing. So disappointing the Lakers missed on that opportunity of getting a win against the Boston Celtics tonight. This is just one of those type of moments where, as a fan, you need to realize like what went wrong, like what certain ways that the Lakers couldn't capitalize on this win. And there was a lot. There was a lot in this matchup, guys. I mean, first of all, and as you can see from the title of the video, I mentioned Anthony Davis's missed free throws. Unbelievable. Unbelievable missed free throws from Anthony Davis. Once again, he failed us in that particular moment. He did it again against the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, when the Lakers were just, in the cusp of winning that particular matchup, the Lakers just missed on an opportunity to just win it in the fourth quarter. But unfortunately, it went into overtime, and you can just tell that the Lakers at that time did not want to go into overtime against the 76ers. And you can tell, even to the point that the Lakers only shot 2 points in overtime in that matchup. And you can just tell that the Lakers were just done. They just couldn't, come back and, dominate in overtime and just get a W there. So unfortunately, guys, once again, the Los Angeles Lakers missed on this opportunity. Sure, we saw a glimpse of the Lakers getting like a lead in overtime from the help of Russell Westbrook, of course. But unfortunately, just couldn't capitalize on this win because, in reality, and the announcers even mention it, you can just tell that Anthony Davis, LeBron, they were tired. They were out of energy. They just couldn't move and speed up against the best. And obviously, Jayson Tatum, one of those moments where, we missed on an opportunity of drafting him. That's all what it is. Every time I see him play and the way that he's playing with the Celtics, it's just one of those moments where, Magic Johnson could have drafted Jayson Tatum, but unfortunately we went with Lonzo Ball. and it's just now he is just basically a contender for MVP. That's what it is. That's the reality of the situation. And he's 1 year removed of being in the finals. So sure, he didn't win it, but Jayson Tatum is capable of pulling it off. And especially this season, he carried the Celtics on his back, and that's what he did. He dominated against the Lakers tonight, having a great performance, 44 points for the Boston Celtics. And, it just really hurts the soul when we see a talent like Jayson Tatum performing the way that he is against one of our rival teams in the Boston Celtics, where in reality, he is more fit and more he's more, how should I say this, best fit, if you will, on the Los Angeles Lakers. And that just means, I think I speak for all Laker fans when it comes to that sort of notion. But you never know. Maybe in the next couple of years when he's a free agent and, he could potentially, sign with the Lakers. It just, we can all hope, but obviously it's just talks at this moment when it comes to that. But yeah, I mean, it was disappointing loss for the Lakers. And let's just talk about the stats overall for the Lakers tonight. Obviously, when you saw the game, the Lakers struggled in the first half, and also, when it came to the third quarter. But you can tell that they were coming with a big comeback, if you will, in the third quarter. But what really sealed the Lakers' momentum was the fourth quarter, where the Lakers, just came out of nowhere and decided to, just go on a huge run. They went on a 15-2 run against the Boston Celtics in the fourth quarter. And you could just tell that in that moment we were like, we're going to win this. We're going to beat the Celtics. And, and for this Celtics situation, this will be an opportunity for them to not only lose against the LA Clippers last night, but of course, or yesterday, excuse me, but also lose against the Los Angeles Lakers back-to-back matchups. So that was the idea and that was the hope. But unfortunately, the Lakers failed us in this particular moment against one of the worst, our rival team in the Boston Celtics, and they decided to somehow just not capitalize on this win, and it's just really hurt. Really hurt. It's a heartbreaking loss for the Los Angeles Lakers at the end of the day. And now the Lakers, at this moment, with this loss, they are 11 and I believe they're 11-15 or 11-16. So, another disappointing loss for the Lakers and a missed opportunity there for the Los Angeles Lakers to get a win. And that's the reality of the situation of this moment, guys. And just looking at the standings, or no, the stat line for the Lakers. Obviously, the Celtics were the better shooting team. It's just the reality of the situation. I mean, the Lakers, we are not. It's no surprise that the Lakers are, a bad shooting team. I mean, they lack shooting. So obviously they were struggling when it came to shooting, but the Celtics were the better shooting team. They shot 40% from the three. That's the reality. And, and the Lakers shot 28% from the three. So, and it's just a lack of offense, if you will, from the Lakers standard at this point. So, unfortunately, guys, it is what it is. I mean, I said what I had to say when it came down to the shooting efforts for the Lakers, but they were out rebounded by just 2 rebounds. And the offensive rebounds obviously went to the Celtics. They had 13 to the Lakers 7. And, the Lakers play very well on defense. I mean, Darvin Ham makes it well known to everyone, when it comes down to his coaching abilities. The best thing that he wants to see from the Lakers is to play defense, and I absolutely agree. I mean, the defense is number one priority for the Lakers when it comes down to it. So, having said all that, I mean, the Lakers played very well on defense, but unfortunately not so well in overtime. That's the truth of the matter of the situation for the Lakers. But guys, it is what it is. I mean, it's just very sad to watch where the Lakers at this moment. So just missed opportunity. That's what it is. Heartbreaking loss for the Lakers. Now let's talk about the Lakers stat line. Obviously, Anthony Davis. Uh, regardless of him missing those free throws, he did had a great night. He really did. I mean, let's just say it as it is. He played for 46 minutes, put up 37 points, went 13 of 24 from the field, went 0 of 2 from the three, no surprise there. And when it comes to his free throws, he went 11 and 15. But when it comes down to the fourth quarter, he always does this. And I think this is the second time that he did it. I'm not sure if we saw it previously, but when it comes down to Anthony Davis missing those free throws, obviously it hurts the soul when he misses those free throws, because those are key moments and key situations where he should go every single night and make those free throws. I mean, it's just the reality. I mean, when you make those free throws, we win games. And obviously, that's not what we witnessed in tonight's game, guys. And that's what we witnessed in tonight's game from Anthony Davis. And it's just very sad to see this Lakers team miss on those particular opportunities of getting wins in key moments, in key situation. As I mentioned from the 76ers game, it's happened again, from the Celtics, the Lakers, and Anthony Davis missing those three throws were obviously the downfall of the Lakers. And we witnessed that in tonight's game as well. In overtime, you can tell LeBron, Anthony Davis, they were tired. You can tell by the way their motions are. They were tired. They couldn't move fast. And, they were just outplayed in overtime. They needed to rely on Russell Westbrook to carry the load and some of the Lakers out there. But unfortunately, Russell Westbrook only shot 2 points in overtime. And obviously, when it came down to it, the Lakers were just out of breath, out of energy in overtime. And similar situation what we saw with the 76ers. And I just got a comment here from Lakers World Order. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. I really do appreciate it. AD lost this game. Man, I'm pissed. I 100% agree with you, man. I am pissed as well. I mean, this was a moment. I mean, this is the Boston Celtics we're talking about, our rivaled team. And for some reason, Anthony Davis decided to miss those free throws. And we could have won the game. We could have won the game in the fourth quarter. And, we could just say that, at the end of the day, it's a win. A win is a win for the Lakers, and they got to win against the Boston Celtics. But unfortunately, we can't come on here and say it because obviously we saw the results. And obviously it did not work out for the Lakers, and it's just heartbreaking. Heartbreaking for us to lose to our rival team in the Boston Celtics, and it's just heartbreaking to see just our souls being ripped out when it comes to the Lakers losing this game. And it was heartbreaking. And I absolutely agree with you. Lakers World Order. I really do appreciate your comment, buddy. I mean, I absolutely agree 100%. It is very sad to watch this Lakers team the way where they're at right now when it comes to the lack of shooting and just the lack of energy in the fourth quarter. I mean, they should obviously capitalize on any sort of win that they're on and just manage the game. But unfortunately, the Lakers get too comfortable and they decide to, not get a win here and there from certain moments and key situations in the fourth quarter. And that's been I guess the recipe, if you will, of what the Lakers have been doing in fourth quarter situations. And, I always catch my breath every time when we maybe 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter where the Lakers are leading 8 to 10 points. And they just decide to say, you know what, we got this win. Let's just take it easy. Let's relax and just decide to obviously, just take it easy. And you should not do that in key moments and key situations when you know the other team will come in any sort of moment and just come out with a big um, comeback. And that's obviously what the Celtics did in the fourth quarter. And with Anthony Davis missing those free throws was the downfall. It was the downfall of the Lakers losing this game tonight in Crypto.com Arena against the Boston Celtics. I mean, I wish it was a different matchup, and I would not be this depressed. And to say what you're saying, uh, Lakers world order, I will say I am pissed. I am pissed that the Lakers lost this game against the Boston Celtics. And just I saw your comment again, Lakers order, world order. Really appreciate your commenting here, buddy. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna post a rant video tomorrow. Hope you catch it. Yeah, I'll check it out. No problem. Yeah, I will, and I will not blame you for ranting because obviously the Lakers should have won this game. It's the reality of the situation, and the Lakers just missed on this opportunity from a missed opportunity from Anthony Davis missing those key free throws again. When it comes down to it, and obviously, hopefully, the Lakers could potentially, you know, I mean, I keep saying this, but the Lakers could potentially turn this around in the next matchup. But it's just to agree with you, Pokemon Yugi guy, man, I won't sleep tonight. I absolutely agree. I'm gonna probably go to sleep depressed when it comes down to it. And I actually agree with you again, Pokemon Yugi guy. I mean, trade none Beverly already. I absolutely agree. I just saw a highlight that's been a couple of times seen it on Twitter that for him to miss those layups. I mean, this is just getting ridiculous when it comes to Patrick Beverly. The way that he's playing with the Lakers so far. I mean, it's been shameful to watch. And I just have to say it's been very disappointing to see Patrick Beverly, the way that he's playing. Sure, he's playing solid on defense, but when it comes to offensively, we actually, we traded for you not just because of your defense, but you're a guy who is well known for shooting, and obviously he's shooting very badly this season. And obviously, I am calling for Rob Pelinka to make a trade, whatever it takes to improve the team and get rid of Patrick Beverly. I am going to say it right now. I mean, I absolutely agree with you, Pokemon Yugi guy. Trade none, trade Beverly already. I think it's a perfect timing for the Lakers to pull it off and just try to improve the team when it comes to shooting. Look at New York, get maybe Cam Reddish or Evan Fournier. I mean, just somehow make a trade, get rid of Patrick Beverly and Kendrick Nunn, and just bring us like another big guy or maybe another shooter, when it comes down to it, because obviously this team is not working because of the lack of size and just having too many point guards on the team. So I absolutely agree with you, Pokemon Yugi guy. Thank you again for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Big Baby Sports, Sub G. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm trying to calm down and I'm trying to, keep my composure because obviously, once again, the Lakers missed on an opportunity once again to win this game against the Boston Celtics. They were close. They were right there. But unfortunately, Anthony Davis missing those free throws were just heartbreaking. Heartbreaking to just watch when it comes down to it. And it just completely fell apart in overtime. And we just have to give some credit to Russell Westbrook, who had a great night. I mean, let's just say it. I mean, he had a pretty good night. He had 20 points, went 7 of 19. Sure, he made 1 3, but he went 1 of 6 from the 3. So obviously he's not a shooter. So let's just say it as it is. And then he had 14 rebounds and 5 assists and had 4 blocks. So pretty impressive numbers for Russell Westbrook. I mean, he was the man. I just saw your comment, Pokemon, you guy. Yes, he was the man in overtime. Shot 2 shots in overtime and just obviously led the way. And you can just tell that Anthony Davis and LeBron, they were tired. They had lack of energy in overtime, and they just needed a couple of Lakers to step up. And obviously, Russell Westbrook kind of did. Sure, he was making some stupid shots at the end, but he did make some key shots that took us maybe up by 4 points, I believe. So in overtime. So, but unfortunately, the Celtics came back and they decided to really, uh, you know, step up out there for their own sake. So unfortunately, it is what it is. And he had a great night. I have to say, Russell Westbrook had a really good night overall. Not just in the fourth quarter or in overtime, but overall, really. He really performed to the best of his ability against the Boston Celtics tonight. So great job out there for Russell Westbrook. And I just saw another comment here from Lakers World Order. Trade Damian Jones, too. I agree with you there because he is not contributing to the team whatsoever. Obviously, the dominance go all to Anthony Davis, who has been on a big run. I mean, the free throws alone, let's just put that to the side. He had a great night. I mean, he put up 37 points, had 12 rebounds out there tonight, and had 1 steal, 1 block. And, he played very well. But those free throws alone were obviously, scratches are, makes us, I don't know, like, it makes us like, what's the word for it? I can't really think of it. But honestly, when it comes down to it, the Lakers need to find another big, obviously, that fits the standard of being a starter or just fits very well with Anthony Davis. And obviously, we are looking at multiple options for the Lakers. Obviously, you have Miles Turner, who is playing very well with the Indiana Pacers so far. I mean, the team surprisingly are playing very well because of the dominance and just how well Miles Turner has been playing so far with the Indiana Pacers. And I'm trying to think of some other bigs. Can't really think of any. I mean, honestly, Miles Turner is the guy that obviously fits to what the Lakers, team is, and especially with the right fit along with LeBron and Anthony Davis. So if he's still available and somehow the Lakers could potentially make a trade with the Indiana Pacers, hopefully they just pull the trigger on that opportunity of just trading for Miles Turner, but still remains to be seen about that. So we just have to wait and see. But yeah, I'll definitely watch your rant video tomorrow, Lakers World Order. I will definitely check it out because it's always great to connect with Lakers on YouTube, Laker fans on YouTube. So obviously I'll check it out for sure. Pokemon Yugi guy, trade LeBron. Yeah, I can honestly say when it comes down to it, Pokemon Yugi guy, I'll say, LeBron, he's the face of the franchise. He's the face of the team. And I don't really see the Lakers trading him anytime soon unless he requests a trade. So when it comes down to that, I'll be open to LeBron being traded. But as it stands now, he did play very well out there. I mean, let's just say it. I mean, I have to say it because he played for 42 minutes, put up 33 points, went 14 of 25 from the field. He did struggle with, and this is not anything too surprising. And LeBron James has always been struggling when it comes to shooting. So obviously, when it comes down to that, he went 3 of 11 from the 3 and had 9 rebounds and 9 assists. He had 4 turnovers. I think he led the Lakers in turnovers. Yeah, he led the Lakers in turnovers. So he turned over the ball a lot. And he had 2 steals and 1 block and struggled from foul trouble. So obviously, but he put up some big numbers. I mean, obviously. So let's just give LeBron some credit there. But to answer your question, trade LeBron. I mean, most people are calling for that, but knowing the Lakers, they will not do it. I just don't see it happening when it comes down to it. So to answer your question, Pokemon Yugi guy, I will say that the Lakers will keep LeBron and just see what trades are out there when it comes to, certain players like Russell Westbrook being available. And once December 15th hits around, all of our players that we signed in free agency will be available. So, we'll see what team out there will show interest in, like Troy Brown Jr. or maybe Lonnie Walker, which I hope that the Lakers will not trade him because, obviously he fits with the Lakers and he's like our third option for the Lakers. But he, when it comes to his playing tonight, he did not step up whatsoever. He put up 7 points, shot 1 3, and went 3 of 6 from the field. So obviously, when as the numbers that I mentioned, obviously, there a lot of play from Anthony Davis, LeBron, and Russell Westbrook, and also Austin Reeves, who played. He didn't have the best numbers, but he played for 36 minutes or 35 minutes out there tonight. So. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to trades, we just have to wait and see what's out there, and hopefully, what I've been hearing, I mean, there's a lot of talks about the Lakers' interest in Bojan Bogdanovic from the Detroit Pistons, but I just don't see a trade happening with them because of I believe Bojan has a lengthy contract. I think he signed an extension with the Pistons, I believe. So, it's going to make it pretty hard for the Lakers to make a trade for Bojan Bogdanovic. So we just have to wait and see when it comes down to that. So, um, what else? And then also, as I mentioned, from the New York Knicks trade, there's Cam Reddish and Evan Fournier. Um, I think the only trades that the Lakers could potentially throw out there is Patrick Beverly and Kendrick Nunn. I don't want them to trade a first round pick. I don't want them to make a huge offer for just a couple of rotational players. That's just me. I mean, we don't even know how good of a shooter is Evan Fournier because last time I checked, he's not shooting so well this season. So obviously, if the Lakers are going to go that route, they need to find a shooter that's been consistent this season. I mean, get Buddy Hield or something, or get um, just any sort of player that's shooting around 40 to 42% from the three. So obviously, we just have to wait and go that route and see, who's out there for the Lakers to potentially target when it comes to finding shooters and finding bigs. And that's the idea and the need that the Lakers should for when it comes to improving the team for the better. So what else? I'm seeing more comments here. Yeah, I think I just read your comment there from Pokemon Yugi guy. Yeah, Russell Westbrook was the man. Obviously, he played very well out there tonight. Lakers world order. Oh, thank you, sir. Of course, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I will check out your video for sure, and I'll also comment for sure. Unless you're going live, hopefully you will read my comment. But if you're posting a video, I'll also do that too. So yeah, I would really like to hear your rant and see what you're all about. So definitely, I'll check it out. And you also wrote here, I would hate to trade Russ. Bench Russ is fun to watch for the most part. Yeah, I mean, Russell Westbrook has really changed his role on the team and this season around for his sake when it comes down to it. I mean, honestly, once he accepted his role as that sixth man, coming off the bench, leading the second unit as the quarterback for the second unit, obviously is working when it comes down to it. And it worked ever since. I mean, obviously, he accepted his role on the team. I'm not sure who influenced him to accept his role. Maybe it was Darvin Ham. Maybe it was his family. But whatever it was, he accepted his role and bringing a lot of energy off the bench and just exciting the fans out there. And that's what we want when it comes down to it. A player that plays his role. And that's something that we really wanted from Russell Westbrook in his first year with the Lakers. But for some reason, he just couldn't get his ego aside and decide to, for the benefit of the team and for us to win games, I'll come off the bench. We didn't see that in the first season of his Lakers career. But his second year, obviously it's working, and it's been very fun to watch. And I absolutely agree with you. Lakers world order. Just the idea of trading Russ right now. I mean, he's playing very well for the Lakers off the bench. And, if anything, if the Lakers decide to keep, and I actually made a video about that. If you guys go check it out, I also made a video about the idea of the Lakers, instead of trading Russell Westbrook, just trade Patrick Beverley and Kendrick Nunn. And I think you will get a lot of value out of those two. And honestly, the best trade option out there for those two players is the New York Knicks trade. Get a Cam Reddish, get a Evan Fournier. Just those particular players alone could potentially help the Lakers off the bench. But, sort of remains to be seen if the Lakers will do that, or if anything, I can't really think of any other trades that's out there, honestly, when it comes to those two players. Because obviously, since the beginning of the season, the trades were about Russell Westbrook. But since he's playing so well for the Lakers off the bench and, just leading the way for the second unit and just bringing that energy, obviously, we don't want him to get traded now. I mean, it's kind of weird. I mean, we are a type of fan base where it's like, if a player is doing badly, let's trade him. And obviously, once they hear the critics or just that sort of notion that's out there that, that I'm being traded, let me change my season around, and just, I don't want to be traded, because obviously if I'm traded, I will either get waived, or maybe I will potentially, just get less minutes, or that sort of scenario. And obviously that's what Russell Westbrook did. And, he has been dominating for the second unit as that sixth man. And I think he's trying so hard out there, and the way that he's playing right now, I think he wants to get sixth man of the year. I think that's the idea and the mindset that he wants to achieve. He's not saying it, but obviously the way that he is playing out there kind of highlights this season of what all teams and what all analysts are looking at when it comes to Russell Westbrook. And so far, he's been leading. He's been leading the what's the word for it? I don't want to say I think the contention for the sixth man of the year. So, to answer your question, Lakers world order, I will say that don't trade Russell Westbrook unless something goes wrong, with his playing. But unless if there's a big trade out there that would be a big game changer for the Lakers, then consider it. But as it stands now, Russell Westbrook stays on the team until further notice. So other than that, so far, the Lakers are doing pretty well with Russell Westbrook coming off the bench, and it's been working. And I think it's because of the influence of Darvin Ham. Let's just say it. I mean, Darvin Ham has really embraced what Russell Westbrook is all about. And, he's just a big fan of his. So obviously when you have a coach that's a big fan of yours, obviously things go well for you when it comes to bettering yourself, and obviously just trying so hard to make the coach look good. So obviously that's what Russell Westbrook has been doing so far since he embraced his role off the bench as that sixth man for the Lakers. So hopefully, I hope he keeps it up. So let's see more about the stat line. I think I said the gist of it, honestly. The dominance of Anthony Davis was sensational to watch. LeBron had 33 points, great performance out there. But, obviously the free throws were the downfall of Anthony Davis, but he had a great night. Let's just say it. I mean, I hate to say, obviously he failed us, but at the same time, he did put up big numbers, and, he dominated. But at the same time, those missed free throws was obviously very sad to watch, and heartbreaking. It's the word for it. So, it is what it is, guys. And I just saw a comment here from Lakers World Order. In your honest opinion, do you think the Lakers do you think Russ accepted his role, or do you think he's playing good due to being a contract year? That's a good question. Yeah, that is a good question. I can honestly say it's kind of two ways. As I mentioned, if Russell Westbrook accepted his role on the team because he wants to get sixth man of the year, then I think that he is doing that just to get six man of the year. But on the other hand, yeah, he is playing on his last year of his contract. So I think he's playing so well so he can somehow go into free agency and, obviously, get some attention. And maybe hopefully a team will look at him and say, you know what, we'll give you a 3-year contract around 30 million. That type of scenario. I think that's the type of scenario where he's hoping to get and hopefully gets paid. So obviously, it, honestly, it goes two ways. But to really think about it now, I think that he is playing to get a new contract. Now that you mentioned it, I can honestly say that I think the way that he's playing right now is because he is trying to get a contract for next season. Because most people before the season ever started were thinking that Russell Westbrook is washed up. He's done. And most people were going to treat him like, sadly, what they're treating, what Carmelo Anthony has been dealing with because of him not accepting his role and obviously wants to be the number one guy, number two guy on a team. And that's just not the case when it comes to Russell Westbrook anymore. Unless he goes to a situation where, they are looking for a number one guy or number two. So maybe it will work for him somewhere else. But, it sort of depends on if the Lakers will decide to bring him back or not. But, it's just sort of remains to be seen at the moment. I think the Lakers are just playing the waiting game at the moment and seeing what's available if they do decide to trade Russell Westbrook. So, we just have to wait and see because it's very interesting. What a good question. I have to say, what a good question, Lakers world order. I have to say it is. It's kind of a head scratcher. It can go either way. Either he is accepting his role because he wants to get six man of the year, or he wants to play so well for a contract. That's another situation. So, it can go either way. But to answer your question, I'll say that he's playing so well is because he knows that he's in the last year of his contract, and he just wants to get paid and look for a situation where he find the best fit for him when it comes to a team that signs him potentially in free agency. What if it's the Lakers bringing him back, or what if it's him, going somewhere else that he will be either number one, number two. I don't think he'll be number three. But, if any team out there, I think they want his services because the way that he's playing off the bench. So that's going to be his potential role, maybe, that will be out there for him if he does go somewhere else and get signed somewhere else. So, but yeah, that's a really good question. I never really thought of that. But to answer your question, yeah, I think he's playing because playing so well and accepting his role is because he wants to get a new contract. That's the reality of the situation. And that's what most players do when it comes to their final year of the contracts. And I think maybe that's why we're seeing how Lonnie Walker is playing so well, because he's on a first year contract, 1 year contract, I mean, and he wants to get paid. Same scenario what Malik Monk went through with the Lakers. And I just hope this time around Rob Pelinka decides to bring back Lonnie Walker because he is playing so well for the Lakers, and he's been, like, honestly, our third option on the team. So hopefully, the Lakers will look at that sort of aspect and hopefully decide to bring him back. But, sort of remains to be seen. I think it's too early to really talk about it. And there's not really been a lot of talks about the Lakers trying to bring back some certain players. Obviously, Austin Reeves is up at the end of the season. And, as the rest of the 1 year contracts that we signed over the summer. So, but yeah, we just have to wait and see about that particular moment. And hopefully we have a much better idea if the Lakers will, trade this player or that player or sign this player or re-sign this player or that player. But, we just have to wait and see because the Lakers next, this upcoming offseason for the Lakers in 2023, they will have cap space this time. Because last season they didn't. They only had veteran minimums and I believe a taxpayer mid-level exception. So in that notion, the Lakers will potentially have money then and they could potentially use that money to bring back Lonnie Walker, or maybe give a contract to uh, Russell Westbrook, or maybe they'll look for somebody out there that will obviously be a like a big game changer. Maybe get Miles Turner in free agency. You never know. So we just have to wait and see, guys. And hopefully, I know we're too early to really talk about it, but it's always good to talk about the Lakers and their future, and obviously talk about it. I mean, it's always great to talk about the Lakers. So really appreciate it. Uh, Seeing more comments here from Lakers World Order. Man, I really do appreciate your commenting on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. We're having some really good conversation. We're only 40 minutes in, so I really do appreciate it. I'm about to go to bed now. Thanks for your. I really appreciate you joining. I really do, and I hope you have a good night. And I will definitely check your rant. I will watch your rant video about the Lakers tomorrow. But for sure, I will, and I will make sure to comment and give my opinion about it for sure, and like the video. So, and hell, I will probably subscribe for sure. I will, yeah, I will subscribe for sure. So definitely have a good night, Lakers World Order. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, I mean, overall, guys, to end this live stream, I will just say that it was a heartbreaking loss for the Lakers against the Celtics. But I think we talked so much in this live stream that honestly, we kind of calmed down a bit. I mean, most of you probably are still pissed, but talked so much that I just don't want to get so angry anymore. And obviously, I'm just calming down a bit. But obviously, I'm probably gonna wake up tomorrow with still the reality that the Lakers lost in key moment, in key situation in the fourth quarter, all because of Anthony Davis missing those free throws. So but hopefully the Lakers could bounce back from this loss. And I just want to look at the Lakers schedules. I believe they have a game on. I believe they have a game on Friday against the Denver Nuggets, and it's in Crypto.com arena. So hopefully the Lakers could get a win there. Hopefully if they have the same run that they did in the fourth quarter or the third quarter situation, hopefully the Lakers could potentially get a win against the Denver Nuggets. So that could be a situation there where the Lakers could get a bounce back win there, but sort of remains to be seen, because the Denver Nuggets are playing very well. They're a pretty good team right now. They are 16-10, so they're doing pretty well in the Eastern Conference. But that could be an opportunity for the Lakers to get a win there potentially. But sort of remains to be seen at that moment if they will pull it off or not. But they'll have 2 days off, so they could potentially be healthy and ready to go and get a win, hopefully against the Denver Nuggets on Friday. So we just have to wait and see about that. And then they have a Sunday's matchup against the Washington Wizards. Obviously, that should be a W for the Lakers when it comes down to that particular matchup, because they beat them before. And obviously, hopefully the Lakers could potentially get a win there. I believe last time I checked, I believe the Bradley Beal, I believe he's still injured. I might be mistaken. I think he's still injured. So that could be an opportunity for, if the Lakers, since the Washington Wizards player is out, they could potentially get a W in that particular matchup on Sunday. So yeah, I'm not seeing any. Or am I seeing? Oh, let me see. Yeah, he's on. He's on I believe he's with the hamstring. So sort of remains to be seen if he will come back. But hopefully, maybe the Lakers will get a win there. But sort of remains to be seen about that. So yeah, guys. I mean, I really want to know your thoughts about this Lakers loss. Please comment in this live stream or after this live stream when it's over. I will read them, because I really do appreciate the communications and talks and the support you guys have shown me all across social media, and of course on this channel ZSPN on YouTube. And I want to thank once again to Lakers World Order, Pokemon Yugi guy, and of course there's an yeah. Oh, there's a Big Baby Sports. Thank you guys for commenting on this live stream. I really do appreciate it, and I'll for sure watch your rant video tomorrow, Lakers World Order for sure, because I really want to know what you are all about when it comes to our Los Angeles Lakers for sure. So I'll check it out for sure. And thank you again, Pokemon Yugi guy and Big Baby Sports. Once again, thank you guys for commenting in this live stream and joining me on this live stream. The Lakers lose in overtime against the Boston Celtics, 122 to 118 in overtime, and because of Anthony Davis missed free throws again. So, and I think we're going to hear a lot of analysts and critics on ESPN and Undisputed, especially from Skip Bayless and Janet Sharp. So obviously, we're not going to get enough of it tomorrow. So we're going to get a lot of it tomorrow. So for sure. Because of the Lakers' missed opportunity there. So, but yeah, guys, I really do appreciate all the love, support. Like, subscribe to the channel. Please be sure to follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. It's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload or go live on this channel. And once again, I really do appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media. And I'll see you all in the next live stream. Hopefully the Lakers will get a win on Friday against the Denver Nuggets, but we just have to hope and cross our fingers that they will pull it off. But let's just hope that they do. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.